What's up, YouTube? 496 size Chevy coming at you with a video. I'm just riding in my wife's car going to pick up some food to eat for the evening. Now, I did a video the other day of my Ford with the 212s playing, and I guess it kind of broke me that it's not how it used to be. Well, it wasn't but a couple of days later, after the video of my Ford that I posted, that a buddy of mine hit me up and said, "Hey man, remember my 4 Sundown 12s that I have in my 6th order in my truck in a wall?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Man, I'm kind of getting out the base game, and I'm kind of just wanting to just put my back seat back in and just put something small underneath there." And he said, "I'm kind of in a bind for money also," and he just recently, his amp just recently crapped out on him, and I think he had like a Sound Cubed 3500 or 3200 or something in there on him, and it was nasty. I mean, it did really good. It moved a lot of air, and I was impressed with it. And it was like he hasn't had them hooked up in over 6 months. And he hit me up and he said, "Man, I kind of let some people borrow some money, and they're supposed to pay me back, and they didn't, and I don't get paid for another week." And he's just one of them nice people. He lets people borrow money, and they take forever to pay him back. And I said, "Oh, I hear you, man." And he said, "I'll say these 4 Sundown 12s," and he said, "Man, they're not even broken in." And I said, "I know, dude." I said, "Crap, you've had the system for about a year. Your amp's been out for over 6 months, so they have like 6 months of playtime on them." He's a welder, so he's always gone working in work trucks, so his truck just sits in his yard. Like, these subs have no playtime on them whatsoever. So he ends up throwing me a deal, and I couldn't pass the deal up because it was like a he just needed money bad deal. It was one of them where like you got to kind of like give it away. And it's one of them deals where, like, if you were to pass up on it, you're not going to find that deal anywhere else. So anyways, I've always been a big fan of 15s and 18s, and I've had 10s and 12s and all that stuff. But being Sundown, I've never had Sundown. I've always wanted to run Sundown, and I've never took the time and actually sat down and looked at all the reviews and everything on them, and the power that they can handle. More than what they say, and I've seen that firsthand through going to car shows and stuff over the years. Well, I bought them. So now I'm sitting on 4 Sundown 12s. They're, I believe they're last year's model, or they might be 2016. Anyways, they look brand new. Like, I mean, there's no wear and tear. They're not even like, they look like they just got pulled out the box. And I'm going to make another video and show them to you. But I'm stuck because I can't do a big system like that in my Ford because I have my daughter that has to ride with me. And that's understandable. Not unless I did like a camper shell or a blow through, but I don't want to hack on my truck, on my Ford. My Nissan, on the other hand, is my little work truck, and I drive it everywhere. And the box that he had his stuff in is built for the subs, and I'm actually going to be getting a box from them. The only thing that sucks is the Nissan is a single cab. I'd have to do a camper shell, and I don't even know, I can't remember how tall the box is. The box really isn't that tall. It looks tall because he has it sitting on like this brace thing, but the box really isn't that like tremendously tall. And if I put it inside of the bed of the Nissan with a camper shell, and I would have to take, I guess, the back glass out, camper shell, then I could do that, and I could run my amps that I want to run, which would be like my Sundown or Crescendo amps that I want to run, do like a little alternator. I mean, it's a little 4-cylinder Nissan Frontier, little 1998. And before I even did the system, about a year ago, a woman pulled out in front of me in Baton Rouge, and I ended up smoking her in the truck, and it crushed the whole front of my Nissan in. So, like, it's still drivable. I drive it every day, but it just looks like the truck's smiling at you. So I don't want to, like, put this nice, loud, crisp sounding system in it and be riding around with the whole front cap like hanging off of it like it is. So it's like $300 to get new parts for the front. It's not a big deal, but I don't know what I want to do, because I'd love to have it in a full-size truck, but I'm stuck because I'm really I'm actually looking right now for like a truck like my old Sierra, like a 02, 03, 01, something like that with like the 4.8 or the 5.3 in it. I'd prefer the V8 motor in it, like extended cab, and I could just do like another wall and do like 412s. But I'm trying to get back in the base game. My wife is like, look, you're 30 years old now. Like, she didn't say it's childish, but she's like, look, you got a kid and all that. I'm like, woman, apparently you don't, know about the base game, because there's people that are 40s, 50s, 60s that are still in it and have gotten out and got back into it. So I'm very excited. If you're on my Instagram or my Snapchat, well, it's already gone off my Snapchat, but I posted pictures of it yesterday on my Snapchat, and there's still a picture of all 4 of them on my Instagram. And yeah, so you can go on there. It's my Instagram should be under Johnny Mitchell. My Facebook's Johnny Mitchell. My Snapchat is Johnny Mitch 69, I think. I can't remember my exact Snapchat name, but anyways, now I'll be posting stuff and stories on there and everything. So hopefully this is the new build that I've been waiting on. I mean, this kind of stuff just doesn't happen. Like, I was literally just made a YouTube video the other day all down in the dumps about how, like, I wasn't impressed with the system in my Ford and how it doesn't rock me out. And then my friend hits me up and he's like, hey man, I'm gonna buy it for money. I'll make you a stupid deal. Like, the price that he sold me 4 Sundown 12s for, the price of it is like the price for 2 subs brand new. If you can do your math on that, then you know about how much I sold them for. So it was just a deal I couldn't pass up, and it's just pretty awesome. And I know everybody says like just 412s on good power doesn't sound that good and it's not gonna be that loud, but I've sat in vehicles with 412s with upgraded batteries and alternators and the right amp on them, and I was like stupid impressed. Like, it did a lot, and that's all I'm really looking for. I'm not looking to do numbers. I'm not looking to, do these stupid, just big builds, like $1,000 builds and stuff. I just want some real bass again to where I can move air and stuff. Like the under the seat box that I have doesn't move air at all. Like, you can't even see in the video it moving like if you're in the truck, you can see it moving my rearview mirror and stuff, but you can't see it like moving on camera. And it's just really disappointing, because I go back and look at the video and all you can do is like hear the highs, unless you have headphones plugged in and you can like hear it hitting or whatever. But anyways, I just kind of wanted to make this video to let y'all know I'm about to be pulling up to get some food. So until the next video, it's 496i Chevy signing out.